Hey everybody, what is going on? It's Nico Iona with Gypsy Juice Intuitive Tarot. I have been jonesing to do this reading. I've been thinking about it for days. Been a busy holiday time. I hope everyone has been enjoying their lovely holiday season. What have you? The Christmas major holiday is over. Let's see what we got going on cooking in our energy fields today. Gonna do this collective, pick a card, spirit animal, read your fortune, collective energy reading for the day. What you're going to do here is pick one of these cards, or maybe pick both of them. Maybe pick neither of them and turn off the damn video if you're not into it. But hope you stay around, pick one or both, see which one resonates with you, see which colors you like, see which animal you're drawn to. Maybe it's an animal you saw earlier today, you saw last week. It's just popping up into your field of vision lately. You'll know what I'm talking about when we pull it out. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what the painting cards have for us today. All right, not peeking, not peeking. What do we got? Okay. All right, so we got two here. Let's see. Very bright yellow, and then we got these purple, blue, cool colors down here. So this top one, bet you can't guess what it is. It is the cow. And this is a symbol of fertility, purity, and divinity. The cow, the cow. Let's see here. Among the ancient of sacred animals, the most ancient. Well, we know cows are worshipped a lot. There we go. And you might, I really don't know how they get a cow out of that, but it be what it be. So let's see here. What else do we have to say about the cow on this card? The cow figure itself represented Isis, the wife of Osiris, who was in search of the body of her dead husband. Isis, the foremost Egyptian goddess, was associated with abundance and fertility. Cow cults existed in Greco-Roman cultures. The beast is still sacred in India, as we know, where it is considered a being of great purity and fertility. So this kind of reminds me of the antelope a little bit. It's like the sacrificial, sort of take of my flesh and you shall thrive kind of a deal, like the good-hearted, pure, some of us may have felt like this a lot in our life, that might be pretty relatable. And then we've got the dolphin here. Let's give a quick rundown on that. This, I know this one well. It's on my totem. It's playfulness. It's jumping out of the water. It's sharing joy. It's being like, come on, get up, it's awesome. It's just sort of like that infectious, contagious, joyful energy sort of is what the dolphin always represents to me. On this, it says sexuality and life on this card. It's associated with feminine energies, and let's see here, derives from Greek meaning womb. So life-giving, like I said, life-giving, contagious, infectious energy, all that other stuff. So I'm seeing here this is sort of more of a nurturing energy. We got a lot of solar plexus chakra colors in here. And then we've got the upper chakra colors like throat, third eye, crown chakra colors with this one. All right, so you gotta pick one, pick both. Maybe there's a little bit of the message of the reading of each reading in here for you, as I say every time. But we're going to start out with the cow here. It's yellow color. I'm throwing some other decks into the mix today. Let's get these cards back. And let me see, what to start. Let's start out with this Art Nouveau deck, the Tarot Art Nouveau for the cow people. Let's see what's going on in your energy. What is going on today? What is up? What's cooking? What's shaking? I don't want any of those three cards. They came out freaking weird. There we go. There's one. What's cooking? Ooh, we got the Seven of Chalices. We've got presented with a lot of options. This is the card of options, maybe emotional options. In this deck, it's specifically about kind of getting in a space of vanity about your options. Like maybe there's a lot of options popping up for you right now. And I almost want to say it's kind of having this effect like it's like a forgetting where you came from sort of a thing. Like, don't let stuff go to your head just because, it's this time of scarcity. It seems like dial tone's still there, phone's still working, and then all of a sudden, all this stuff comes up on the horizon, right? And see yourself like, she's like checking herself out in the mirror. Oh, girl, you fine. Look, everybody wants you. It's just like, it's a reminder to keep a level head when there might be flattery around, sort of, is the first message I'm getting off of that. But let's see how it comes out in combination with a couple more cards here. And let's see what happens. But Seven of Cups traditionally is like and it could be a message to keep options open as well. It's like, don't settle for something until you see all your viable options before you. Okay. All right, so yeah, here we got Eight of Swords. So, okay, so we're thinking about stuff pretty hard. It's like, ooh, don't know which direction to turn in. Like, oh my gosh, I have, all of a sudden stuff is popping up for me. Not really knowing which way to turn. There seems to be more than one good option here. I'm getting a sense of positivity, honestly, with these two cards. And she's sort of like, kind of taken aback. Or did I say swords? I said wands. Wands, Eight of Wands. So it's like an action, trying to grasp at things too. In this deck, it's sort of she got a butterfly net there, and look at she's flapping that net around trying to catch them all, and they're just she's just upsetting the delicate little creatures there. So it's sort of a willingness to let go of the reins when options are coming up at you. And not forgetting where you came from so far, and sort of just not grabbing at stuff right away. That's what I'm seeing. It's sort of like, let everything fall around you. Let these options present themselves to you in your current state of affairs here. It looks like your energy field is kind of opening up to just new opportunity and new options and things like that. And this is a reminder with the upside down spider. This is a creation of your own reality, basically. It also represents communication. But what this is telling you here, all these options are popping up, kind of like, ooh, am I going to be too slow if I don't grasp this one right away? And this is saying, be careful about what you're manifesting here. Where's your energy going? So it's what we choose to bathe in. What are you thinking about at the end of the day? What are you thinking about when you get up in the morning? That's powerful. Your manifestation, where you're dumping energy into, is going to cause that domino effect, that butterfly effect of, like the butterfly effect, all these butterflies flying around cows, of what's going to actually present itself to you. So there's always surprises. There's always that wild card, that's going to pop up. But that's just a reminder to remind you that you do have the ability to manifest, even though it might feel like things come out randomly. It's still saying, hey, every thought counts, and with the authenticity of your thoughts, you have to make sure that you're being consistent. You're giving consistent signals to the universe. Otherwise, you're going to get this kind of weird grab bag of options that's just like, is that what I asked for? Just be consistent. Just be as consistent as you can be. I know emotions can kind of cause sort of a turbulent weather pattern for a lot of us at times. Woo! Okay, release. We got to release something here. So what I'm seeing here with that is on the whole thread of being careful of what you're manifesting, we need to release things that we do not enjoy the vibration of. So if there's energy that is around you that you hold on to after you leave it, whether it be a group of people or an environment, like hospitals, jails, stuff like that. And if you work in an environment like that, it's very hard. You have to go out and cleanse your energy afterwards, which is, it's easier said than done, but I'm getting the message here, in order to clean up manifestation and get the options before you that are actually attractive options. It's pertinent. It's so important. It's of the utmost importance that you release the stuff that makes you feel sick. Okay. So it's stuff that, and I just recently had a lesson in this, just as far as, why do I feel sick to my stomach right now? What's going on? What have I ingested here? What's in the back of my mind? And sometimes you just got to quiet yourself down and go, oh, it's that. I'm dwelling on that. And it doesn't even have to be in the forefront of your consciousness, but it can just be this sticky feeling that's kind of following you around. And just figure out, once you identify it, that's half the battle. Trust me on that. It's just knowing what you're hanging on to, because I'm just seeing a very spiritual message of, be careful what you're manifesting here. Your energy field is open to a lot of options coming in for you right now. And that could be with, let's see, creative endeavors, new creative endeavors, and emotional endeavors too. So this could even be, new people that are kind of making their way into your life as well. Especially if you're single, there might be a lot of options coming up for you right now, or just even in a relationship, new friends, new friendships, new groups of people, just new energies coming in, and you're just being urged to be wise about who you choose, where you choose to share your energy field with, who and where is what I'm getting, cows. Because let's see, and this is drink more water, you see? There we go. That's from this Ascended Masters deck. I've never used this one in here before. It's kind of a wild card I'm throwing in here. Like we got that jagged wire on there. So yeah, keep yourself healthy. That's such a basic thing, but it's just, in order to keep those thoughts clean and going, it's just the more toxins you put in your body and the less you're flushed out, the more you're going to spiral into more and more and more negativity. That's a real easy, simple message there. Drink more water. Wow, well that's an easy one. Drink more water. That's your spirit animal message of the day, cows. I like that. We can sum it up. I'm probably going to title the video that. Drink more water. That's it. Especially after all that food, And what else we got? I was going to do one more out of the chakra deck. Yep, creation. So it has to do with your next creative endeavor, basically. So take care of your body. There's going to be lots of options popping up. There's going to be opportunities coming in, and they're going to be kind of surprising. They're going to surprise you, honestly. They're going to surprise you. They're going to be flying all around. It's going to be overwhelming, and you're going to need to stay grounded to be able to discern and figure out which one you want, cows, because it's just going to be a process of deduction, all right? And the way you're going to be able to narrow that down is taking care of your body, drinking enough water, cleaning up them thoughts, manifesting what serves. We are the co-creators of our own reality, whether we're aware of that or not consciously. And believe me, I drift in and out of awareness of this fact. And we want to have good, healthy creation. The power to connect, step out of the way with our higher selves, with the cosmos, to be a conduit for the greatest good, to raise the vibration of the planet, basically. That's your message, okay? So, cows, that was lovely. What are we on to next? We've got, did I lose the card? What card did I even pull? It was the dolphin, was it not? Dolphin, where'd you go? Where'd you go? I'm even calling him in his language. Dang, do I need to pull another one? Oh my goodness. See, this is what happens when you don't do a video for a week. You lose everything. You lose everything involved. All right, let's see. Dolphin, where'd you go? All right, I'm gonna pull a new card maybe. How about that? Put it on top. All right. Dolphin. There it is. All right, Dolphin, if you have not clicked off this video yet, thank you for sticking with me and bearing with me. Dolphins. Okay, so we got playfulness, we got sexuality, we've got the feminine energy, the feminine power that hold these top chakra colors. Very beautiful. Let's pull out of the shaman deck for the dolphin reading. All right, dolphins, what do we got going on in our energy today? What we got going on? Let's see. Whoa, man, King of Cups again. Damn. All right, let me pull another one. King of Cups. Always coming out, dolphins. So we got feminine energy and masculine energy. We've got a big divine feminine and divine masculine presence here, which I am seeing as, I'm reading this so far, as a soul evolution. And look at this beautiful color matching as well. All the purples and the blues. This is kind of letting your own soul evolve and getting more mature and balanced in your own divine masculine and divine feminine parts of your soul, which is the goal in every incarnation, to balance our energies out and grow. Wow, this is repeat cards from, both of these cards came out in the last reading too. 8 of Cups again. So this is that walking away, that being able to walk away from what just makes you feel like crap, okay? And identifying what doesn't make you feel like crap. So understanding frequency matches, energy matches, and being able to walk away from what doesn't match. So it's kind of like that whole saying, sometimes we need to meet people where they are, and sometimes we need to leave them there too, right? So it's it's a lot easier said than done, and I'm a broken record here, but it's the truth. It's just, if someone does not want to evolve with you, and you're finding yourself backpedaling and backtracking emotionally, spiritually, intellectually, it's probably time to seek out company, or seek out no company, or seek out solitude, depending on where you're at in your journey. Because being around lower vibrations and sacrificing your own well-being just to be around that is just going to delay your path, and delay your sense of well-being and your happiness, and just delay the entire journey. But if that's what happens, that's what's always meant to happen. It's just, we're all on the path. We all have our own specific paths going on. Nice. Okay. Yep. Woo! Ooh! I like it. Okay. All right side up today too. Holy gosh. Okay. So, temperance. So this is all about finding that balance. What did I just say? Balance between the masculine and the feminine. Okay. So it's like this imbalanced feminine energy, and I know so many women who struggle with this throughout their life. It's like that over-giving tendency. Just, I'll give this to you. I'll give this to you. I'll keep on giving. And then the out of balance masculine is sort of that over-cold, unkind, doesn't want to share anything, doesn't show any emotion, all of that other stuff. So the message of this card is kind of like pouring out only what's realistic, only what's healthy for you to pour out. And it's discovering that. It's giving you the message that it's just, hey, you've had to go through all of these painful experiences to know what's too much giving, to know what's too selfish, to know all of that in order to sort of take those two sides of your personality and balance them out. We don't want them at war anymore. We want temperance, right? We want that balance, okay? So we've kind of achieved that. And if you know what I'm talking about here, you know, and you're like, yeah, I relate to that. I see that. I used to do this. I used to overgive, or I used to be too cold, and I'm starting to find a balance with that. I'm starting to feel really good about the way I respond in a lot of situations when something's being asked of me, or I'm supposed to step in and give my help, and I'm figuring out how much juice I actually have in that cup to pour without either over-serving or pouring so much that I don't even have any left for me. So if you're resonating with that, it's time to strut your stuff. Not with arrogance, not with overconfidence, but this Six of Wands is all about victory. It's like, I feel like strut and shoot. Like I've handled all these situations well. I've come out of this with, I've done a lot of inner work. I've balanced myself to a point where it's like, it's time to strut. And look at this Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, the romantic offers, all this stuff. So if you're in a relationship, maybe it's, time to kind of feel out in that and see how comfortable it's actually gotten. Sort of take the time to reap your rewards in that and see all the work that you've put in. And if you're single, same thing. It's just, see how people are reacting to you with this new balanced sort of, like this new groove that you hit. You know what I mean, dolphins? It's just, this is a very, very nice reading. I really like it. Let me pull a couple from the chakra deck to add to a little bit. It's a little more straightforward. Let's see. What do we got? All right. Six of Wands, Knight of Cups, Temperance. Nice. Dang, it's like getting a reward and being stable enough and balanced enough to actually be able to enjoy it. I'm seeing some really, really good energy for the dolphin peoples here. So, all right. So this is a little bit of a contradictory message in here, this complacency thing. So I can see having to go through a lot to get to this balanced feminine and masculine area within our own soul. It can almost cause a feeling of numbness. So this is just a reminder of just, it's a lot of sacrifices we have to make to come to a point where we do feel truly stable within our own soul. So that's something that never comes easily. And, like, look at the look on her face. It's just like, look at, I've suffered all of these losses and trials and tribulations, and now I'm just going to sit at home, and it's just like, I don't even want to go out and go hear the music play. I just want to sit here. I've worked too hard. It's just kind of a reminder of, no. Just because some of those feelings might have caused numbness for survival, you still get to go out and play. Please. I'm not even gonna entertain that stuff. It's just, No. It's kind of a reassurance of saying, hey, you've worked really hard. You have had to walk away from stuff, but now is not a time to sit in our room and be, but it's also a reminder not to be arrogant, not to be walking around like you know more than everybody else, or, oh, I've worked so much harder than you, or this or that. This is like that overconfidence and maybe even saying stuff to people that are not ready to hear it. Or just saying things to the wrong people who are going to use vulnerabilities against you. So it's just sort of a space of knowing who to talk to, knowing who to say things to and when to say them. Even though you've worked so hard, it's just reminding you that, hey, you have all the reason in the world to be self-confident and have tons of self-esteem and be very self-assured and feel good about yourself. However, be careful what kind of energy is intermingling with you, because sometimes that can set you way back if you're taking your perception of someone and assigning it to them and not seeing them as they really are, is what I'm getting out of this. So it's just you've got all of this strength and courage and balance within your soul that you've worked for. And it's just kind of saying, like, be careful who you choose to share that with, if that makes sense. Okay, and let's just draw one more Ascended Master card out of here. Let's see. Crystals. Time to add to that crystal collection, like the power. So what I'm getting from that card, watch the energy of things that you have around you, because physical things do carry energy, and a crystal is the most perfect example of that. They're very they're energy storage units, basically. So it's just, that's why you can wear crystals, and they can serve as protection or a certain kind of energy, or help you open your throat chakra or whatever else. So I strongly urge you to maybe do a Google search on which chakra or what you could work on in your life. And maybe experiment with some crystal wearing, hold your crystals, meditate with them, all that other stuff. It's cool. It's just like you've worked hard to achieve this balance, and there are little accessories and amenities that can strengthen that. And for real, I'm a big believer in it. I mean, I got my little collection, I got some wearable ones, stuff like that. And it really, it's really nice. It really helps you along your way. So Dolphins, beautiful reading. My gosh. Temperance, balancing your own soul. That's really exciting. That's a really, really exciting way to wrap up the year. And the cows, also an exciting thing. I'm seeing here a lot of opportunities coming your way. Let's see here. And just that reminder to release the stuff that you feel that you may have bathed in, and just that first thing is identifying it and cleansing your energy, clearing that energy. And remember, please drink water, cows. Lead the cow to the water. I'm going to make you drink that water. Okay, so cows, dolphins, hope you enjoyed the reading. Happy post-holiday season. Thank you so much for watching. It's always a pleasure. Happy December, whatever it is. Bye.